Good morning, everyone. It is packing day and running errands day before my 2 vacations. And I'm going to take you with me throughout the day. Okay, so we have the same mess over and over again. So I'm going to show you what I'm bringing for sure. So everything on here is for sure coming. This is initially the first vacation is going to be city vacation, and then the second one is going to be tropical. So I'm taking the Oran sandals and the sheep sandals from Hermes for sure. And then the sneakers, I need it for all the hikes that we're doing. So that's coming with me, and that's what I'm wearing in the airport. In here, I'm just trying to figure out the teas that I'll be taking, and then like what simple dresses I'll be taking. And then at the same time, I'm trying to figure out like the jeans. I'm only taking a couple of jeans, and then the rest are going to be tees. And just, yeah, I think that's so far what I have in here. I just need to figure this out, like the clothing wise, because do not want to overpack. There is an opportunity in between the trips to do laundry. So this is why this is not going to be overpacked at all, because I'm going to do laundry in between. Then, as always, toiletries. This is going to be all med kits, everything, medicine, like bandages, blisters, thingies. I don't know what they're called. My makeup and skincare and brushes are going to go in here. My skincare is going to go in here. Makeup and brushes in here. I also just have now an extra one for my hair products, and then my toothbrush and things like that. So yeah, I think this is a good amount of toiletries. I don't need anything more. I'll try to underpack where I can, but in this situation, I need all of it. I already also packed all my vitamins because I'm going to be gone for 7 days. I need every single one of them. But yeah, it's all in here. I also ordered from Amazon the Medicube Zero Pore Pad. I want to open this and see what it looks like. I might travel also with it because I feel like exfoliating is very important while traveling. And that's the only way to keep my skin looking good, I guess, while traveling. Oh my God, these are enormous. Like, this box is enormous. I used to use the Zeo Skin Health exfoliating pads, and those were $70, and the packaging is a little bit more like sleek, but this one is huge, and I don't know if I can travel with the whole thing. I'll maybe like take out a few of them and put them in a Ziploc and just use that instead of doing all of this and traveling with the whole box, because it is huge. What it looks like from the inside. They give you this little like tweezer that you can take out as many as you need. I'm probably gonna do that, put them in a Ziploc, and then put them in my toiletry bags, because that's the easiest way to travel with this. Another thing I love to do before traveling is clean, like do laundry for my bedding and everything in between, so that when I come back to a clean house, it just feels amazing. So that's what I'm doing. Putting all my sheets in the washer and gonna organize everything around the house, so that when I come back, it's just peaceful and relaxing versus like chaotic, and then it's gonna stress me out after vacation. So I'd like to clean that and get that out of the way. Okay, so the packing is all done. Everything is in the handbag. And again, as always, everything is in little compartments so I don't lose anything. And it's just easier, around the handbag. So I'm really excited. This is the first time that I'm not traveling with a duffel bag, and I feel so light. Like, I was able to put everything in my Gucci Soho bag. I'll show you in a little bit. Everything fits in my Soho disco bag, so you can see. I will show you what it looks like on the inside. I have my Kindle, my wallet, hand sanitizer, my jewelry in this Tiffany's I don't know, little pouch. And then I have gum. I have my mini pochette. I literally have everything in here that I would need. And then all I need is just to grab a tiny water bottle, and I should be all set. This is the first time that I don't travel with a duffel bag, and I think because I just didn't want to overpack. I was like, I can just do laundry in between the trips and we are good to go. I don't need more things to buy in this trip. It's not going to be like a shopping trip. It's just going to be more adventures and relaxing. So, yeah. So this one works. I am obsessed with this bag. I cannot believe they actually discontinued it, but it is what it is. I still love it, and I use it all the time, especially when I'm traveling. Buongiorno. is travel day today, and I'm having my cup of coffee. However, I'm gonna go eat. One thing I cannot do is go in an airplane without eating, because honestly, the airplane food is so disgusting. It's gotten like worse and worse over the years. It doesn't matter what airline you're in. It's just, I don't know, I hate it. So for me, I'm just gonna eat a really good meal before going out to the airport. So this way I'm filled for like the next 4 hours, which is the length of my flight. I think it's 4 hours and a half. I'm going to Seattle. And then I'm gonna stay there for a few days, and then from Seattle I'm going into Hawaii, which is so exciting. I've never been to Hawaii, but this one worked out really well for me. So yeah, I'm just gonna, that's sticking to this plan. I'm gonna eat really well and then head to the airport. And this is something I do all the time. So this is not just like a internal flight, like within the US. Even like if I'm traveling abroad, I still do the same exact thing, because I haven't found an airplane that actually like does good food. It's always like, it gets me bloated and I hated that feeling. So that's just my routine moving forward. I'm also right now checking my work emails, because I will not be checking emails or doing anything work related on my vacation. So I will do that right now, make sure everything is good to go. I will be out of office for real. Like, I will not be going into Teams or Outlook, nothing like that on my travels. I really take my vacation days seriously at work, because you know, it's once in a lifetime, and also you don't get that many PTOs. So when I get them, I really utilize my PTOs and I focus on what I'm doing versus like checking anything work related. Here's our airport outfit: the Giselle sneakers, low leggings, just this cotton, you know, button down shirt, and then, you know, some accessories, because why not? And this is my Quince bag. You can see I extended it, but you can also zip this up, but it looks so chic and pretty. It's already kind of damaged, I think, from the last 2 trips. So the color is, oh, I hate that this happens with luggage, but it is what it is. Honestly, I don't care. It's just gonna, any luggage, this is gonna happen to it. So it's fine. If you're a big fan of the 10 Things I Hate About You movie, then you're gonna know exactly what this is. This is the high school they filled in. It was one of my favorite movies of all times, and I had to go and see it in Seattle. I'm here on the way to Bainbridge Island. We drove to Bainbridge Island and then took the ferry back. Honestly, I went there to try this coffee shop, Pegasus Coffee, and the coffee is so delicious in this place. And I also tried their hot cakes, and this is on our way back to the ferry. Doesn't look like we're moving, but we are, and that was a great experience. I am having my morning coffee by the Volcano National Park. This is the Airbnb we're staying in. This is the background. It's so beautiful. This right here is the volcano crater, and it's so beautiful. It was honestly like a really cool experience. I'm so happy I was able to do this. We went on this hike and walked through the crater, and I really enjoyed this hike. On the way out from the National Volcano Park, we went to the Black Sand Beach. It's so close. It's such a beautiful beach with sea turtles that you can find just laying there. That was a really like amazing experience. I highly recommend the Black Sea Beach in Hawaii.
And I can't stop singing, it's ringing in my head for you. My hands underwater, I'm breathing for
everyone. I am back from vacation. I don't know if you saw like the previous videos, but those are just a little bit of a glimpse from my boat trips. So the highlight of the Seattle trip was the Bainbridge Island. I've never visited that island, so it was really fun to just drive there and then come back with the ferry. And I visited the Pegasus coffee shop. It's a really, I think, popular coffee shop in that area. It's so cute. The coffee was really good. We also had hotcakes there, which is like a cake and an ice cream on the side, and then you like eat them together. They're so delicious. It's definitely one of my favorite desserts to have. So that was like the highlight of the Seattle trip. The weather there was beautiful. It was like 70 degrees, 72 max. It was amazing. I love this weather. And then for Hawaii, first of all, we've done like a couple days in the national volcano area. We walked on the crater. It was honestly a really incredible experience to see that in person, like the volcano crater and just around it. We didn't go so close into the volcano, but that was really fun. The hike was a lot. So if you have kids, be aware of that. The hike is not like an easy hike. It takes a long time. I think we've hiked for like 4 to 5 hours, something like that, to get to where we wanted to get and to see like fully see the crater and then go up, because you have to go up and hike back. We also did the volcano, the lava tubes. That was a little bit underwhelming because we didn't really see any lava, but it's just like one tube you walk through like in between the volcano, which is still cool, do it, but it wasn't what I expected. But other than that, the Hawaii trip was incredible, like that part of volcano. And then we walked back into, we also did a rainforest, which is like one of the rainfalls areas. And we had shaved ice closer to that rainforest, like the waterfalls. It's really good. That was like the main dessert that I loved. Not all shaved ice are equal, so like find a good spot and eat at it, because it's not all the same. Like there was only one by the waterfall that was incredible, and that was on the drive to volcanoes. And then on the drive back, we stopped at the Black Sand Beach, which was so nice. That beach was incredible because it had sea turtles. You can see them, like you can see them in the water. You can do snorkeling there. It's such an incredible beach. I have in the videos I showed you like what actually, like, it looks black sand. I loved it. I loved that beach. And then we headed back to our hotel, which was on the Kona other side. So you can see like you experience different seasons per area, which is so amazing. I've never seen that. Like you can go from like really hot and humid to rain, and then to really cold in the volcano. Like it's just amazing. And then the rest of the last 2 days, it was just relaxing by the beach in our hotel. And also we did like other beaches, but we also did a coffee tour, which was so nice. We tried the 100% Kona coffee, which was so delicious, but I didn't end up buying anything because I had a lot of coffee at home, and I didn't feel like I needed one. Like it was good, but it wasn't like, oh my God, I have to have this in my house for the next few weeks. It wasn't that type of experience. But other than that, Hawaii was, I realized you need a car. If you don't have a car, you need a car, because that's the only way to get around, like the cheapest way to get around. And I felt like everything needed to happen in a car. So keep that in mind. So you have to drive places, even though it says a 10-minute walk. It's not like a 10-minute walk in Europe. You know what I mean? It's still like US territory. So like, I feel like that's really not feasible for most places here in the US. So yeah, we ended up driving everywhere. Still was a really nice experience. I absolutely loved it. Just thinking about the ocean there is just like that turquoise, beautiful turquoise blue. Incredible. So that was really a really great, fun vacation. Now I'm back. I have to work tonight. It's going to be a little bit later after 5. I need to work. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to schedule a bar class for tonight right away, because I really want to go back into my routine quickly. I don't want to just be, just in that vacation mode. And also I don't want to be just lazy today. I need to get stuff done, catch up with work, unpack, and then do a workout class. I haven't worked out for the whole 10-day vacation because we were walking a lot, yes, but I still didn't do any weightlifting. So I have to catch up on that and do some this week. I'm going to do bar class tonight, and then tomorrow is going to be upper body weightlifting. So that's important to me. And yeah, I want to start maybe a load of laundry because I have a lot of laundry that I need to throw in there and just, get done and move out of the way. But yeah, that's the goal here after vacation. I also need to track some of what I spent on vacations because I always like to do that once I get back from vacation. So yeah, let's get started with the unpacking. I'm gonna start putting away all my clothes and just putting stuff in laundry. But this I've used so much, the Louis Vuitton pochette accessoire. Love this handbag. I used it so much throughout this trip, and it fits a lot. And I also used the Gucci Soho disco bag. Again, love it, and it's just like a crossbody moment when you want to fit so much. I even traveled with it because I did not take a duffel bag this time. So love it, and it fit everything I need, even my Kindle. Excuse the ginormous mess, but I've been cleaning all my brushes since I got back from vacation. Honestly, not cleaning my brushes grosses me out after vacation. I don't know why, but yeah, I had to do this the first thing. And I also cleaned my beauty blender. That's like the first thing I do before I put things away. Here are some souvenirs that I brought back from Hawaii. This really cute t-shirt that says Hawaii Aloha, so cute. This one is for me, and this one is for a gift. Kona, Hawaii, that's the island we were staying at. I got a couple of those for gifts. They also gave us these at the hotel once we checked in, which is so cute. And I got this cute magnet that says Hawaiian Islands, and that has sea turtles, which were my favorite part of this trip, is the sea turtles. Still here unpacking, but these are the Oran sandals and the chic sandals. I need to put these away. I did realize that I need an Oran sandal in the color black. I know that's a little bit too much, but it's true because I was wearing the Quince, where is it? This Quince silk dress. Oh my God, this is such a good buy and good find that I found. This quince strap is so lightweight. It feels like you're wearing nothing, but it's such a cute dress with the Aran sandals or the sheep sandals. Perfect. Like, I loved it. I wore it so much. I don't know if they have it in other colors, but I'm not going to buy it in other colors because I know I love black. So I'm going to end up wearing the black one anyway. So yeah, let me see what else. Yep. And then obviously the sunglasses are the similar sunglasses, the Chanel ones. Are they in here? Just double checking. Yep, they're in here. So yeah, I haven't bought any new sunglasses recently. I've been rocking these for over 2 years now, and I'm still obsessed with them. The same level I bought them the first time. And when I buy something, I really wear the hell out of it. Okay, so time for the book that I read review. I read The Handmaid's Tale, and I don't understand what the hype behind this book is. It started really good. Okay, so I understand that piece of it. Okay, where talking about women's rights and where that's going, things like that. I get that. I understand that. I support that. But then how everything literally in the story went downhill in the other half of the book was just crazy. And honestly, it feels like somebody wrote the first half of the book and then another person took over the other half and just ran it to the ground. Like, it went really downhill. I didn't like the ending. It was just so meh. It was just so confusing that it was it had a really good potential of such a good book, but then it just went really quick downhill. Just my thoughts on it. So I don't understand the hype. I understand the concept. I understand feminism. I am a feminist. I just don't understand how this book went the way that it did. And it was just really poorly written at the end. This is why I'm like, did somebody else take over the book and continue writing it for the writer? Because I don't get it. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one that I read is Razor Blade Tears by S.A. Cosby. Okay, so this book was really good. I would give it a 4 out of 5. It's basically two fathers, their two sons died and they were in love with each other, and then they were tracking down the people that killed them, and they were trying to investigate that throughout the book and get to that conclusion. So that was a really, really good one. I enjoyed it. It's really sad, but really good at the same time. So it was going at a really good pace. So I read those two both on the airplane. Whoops. And now you can see what I have also on my list. I'm not going to be reading the next, but I have Firekeeper's Daughter, and then the Panchenko, and then Julia Child. So those have on my list. I'm not going to read them right now. I will read them maybe on trips or things that I can bring books with and I want to downsize. I'm definitely going to take those. But for now, those are what I have on my list. I'm going to be reading an Arabic book, the next one, and yeah, hopefully I'll get that done this weekend. But I love reading again, and I enjoy this part of reading and criticizing books, and I feel like I'm not super strict with my book as long as I enjoy it and it makes sense, but I don't like it when it's very much like confusing and doesn't make any sense, and it just feels like, I don't know, that's when I'm stricter with my books. But yeah, that's what I have on my list, and that's what I'll be reading in the upcoming weeks. One thing I also love doing after vacation, especially when it's a beach vacation, so you're standing on the sand, so your feet are getting a little bit rough, I love using a exfoliating foot mask. This is one of my favorite. I've been repurchasing the same one for about 3 years, I would say. And what I do is they're like basically like socks. So you put the socks on, and then I wear an actual socks on top so I don't slip. And I leave these on for 2 hours, around that. Like I literally put it on for 2 hours, and then after that I wash my feet. And then what you need to do, like after, like for the first 3 days, you need to keep wetting your feet, because I think that activates the chemicals inside those masks on your feet. So this way you're gonna start seeing more and more peeling in your feet. Other than that, the peeling won't happen. So you really need to keep wetting your feet on a regular basis. Like I do it like 3 times a day to wet my feet, just to get a little bit of water on them. This way the chemicals are activated. I think that's how it works. And I love them. They make my feet so soft, and all the dead skin peels off. This one somebody recommended, I don't know, like somebody online, instant foot peeling spray. Honestly, I don't think it does anything. It doesn't actually peel anything on your feet, because I think it's the actual ingredients that looks like it's peeling something, but for me it doesn't peel anything. So I don't know what they're talking about. I guess if I'm doing it wrong, let me know. But I tried using this as just like an instant foot peeling spray. It doesn't do what this does. This is incredible. This one is meh. I don't think it does anything. I just got up, but I want to share this that I got from the Amazon Prime sale. This is the only thing I got, which is a pore cleansing oil. I've been using the Inky List like balm, and sometimes I feel like it's too thick for me. So I want to try something different. So this is a Korean skincare. I heard good stuff about it, so I'm going to give it a go and see if I actually like it. It's a really big bottle for like, I think $16. But yeah, and I think I want to end the vlog here. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I will talk to you next time. Bye bye.